Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself, tell us where you live and what you do.
This is Paul. I'm a co-founder of TargetBay. I and Nash Ogden, my partner, co-founded this company. I live in suburbs of Atlanta, and I've been doing this for the past 4 years. Before I started TargetBay, I was part of like an e-commerce agency that was doing like Shopify development work, marketing work, and so on. That's where we got the inspiration to start TargetBay. We have about 4,500 e-commerce stores. Using the platform, we help our e-commerce stores with email marketing, SMS marketing, reviews, and rewards, all in like one retention platform. It's a SaaS product. And Dan is one of our great agency partners. Excited to do this podcast/interview with him.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad to have you on. So I'm curious more about TargetBay. If you can just, dive like a bit deeper. I mean, obviously that you were in this space before, but like what kind of motivated you to like start this business? Obviously that you were seeing some challenges in the market that TargetBay could actually go and solve for your clients and customers.
Yeah, when I was with the e-commerce agency, we were building like e-commerce stores, implementing the marketing stack for these e-commerce stores. We work with e-commerce stores from like anywhere between 1 million all the way to 50 million in annual sales per year. They were also selling on Amazon, Walmart, and channels. What we noticed was that the data was in different systems. It was not like unified platform. You got to have a separate system for email, SMS marketing. You got to have a separate system for reviews, rewards, subscriptions, and so on. That's when we felt the need for having like a unified marketing platform that would bring in all the customer data, and then store owners and marketers can just use the data to run the marketing campaigns like email campaigns, SMS campaigns, use the reviews, use the rewards information inside the email and SMS marketing campaign. So it's completely bootstrapped. We're kind of like an outlier here in the market where our competitors have raised millions and millions of dollars of money. We've been bootstrapped from the beginning, and we do it right by our customers, employees, and our partners.
That's awesome. So in terms of this need, it's definitely like a huge problem. And I think, too many of these store owners and merchants have way too big of a tech stack, right? They have so many different apps, and you're kind of consolidating this all in one. So in terms of that data, right, like, can you just talk about, like the seamless experience for customers when they're like in the dashboard, how they can kind of see that data all in one?
Oh, absolutely. So we have like a unified customer view. So which brings in certain e-commerce data from the e-commerce platforms like Shopify, like the order information, billing, shipping address. And then we also bring in information like, hey, did they write any reviews? Are they part of the rewards program? If they are part of the rewards program, like what loyalty tier are they in? Like, is it like a gold level customer, right? All of that information is present in like one simple dashboard. And you can do a lot of simple things with it. If we have like a help desk integration with plenty of help desk software, if a customer is complaining about like an order or like a package or the product that came in broke or something, it makes sense not to send a review request email to that customer asking that customer to write a review, because it's just bad timing. We have the data. Why send that email, right? Having these three things like talk to each other makes a lot of business sense, where you don't send that review request email, get that 1-star review, and really piss off that customer forever. The smarter thing to do in that case would be, when you see a help desk ticket come in, just send an apology email saying, hey, we're really sorry for this experience. Here is your like $25 off coupon code while we are trying to fix the issue. So that's how powerful the platform is. Having like email, SMS marketing, reviews, rewards work together. It sounds simple, but when we implement it correctly, especially for small stores, store owners who don't have the time and the team to do these kind of fancy things, TargetBay comes in really handy and helps with these things.
For sure. And then in terms of, AI, right? Because AI is always a very interesting conversation. Do you guys use like any AI within the platform? And if not, like, do you see that as sort of like a use case like in the future?
Oh, absolutely. So for the past at least 6 months, we have been eating, drinking, and sleeping with AI. We have been implementing AI across all the three products, right? And also, we've been implementing AI inside our company. Typically, we hire about a developer each month, but for the past 4 months, we haven't hired any developers. We are using Cursor AI for development, v0.dev for like fast prototyping. So that's on the dev side. And the marketing team is like all in on AI in terms of content generation, UI, wireframing, and on the product side, we are using AI to create content, help our clients create content with their email SMS marketing, pick the send date and time, create segments. We are also working on like an exciting feature where they can just use AI to create the campaign from the scratch and send it out. So, and we're also applying AI to help our clients approve the reviews, reply to reviews, and helps clients, customers with writing reviews itself. Because sometimes when you ask a customer to write a review, they just say good, but one word good is not enough. You got to like really help that customer write descriptive review that would describe the product features, benefits in detail. So yeah, we are applying AI across the board. If you don't do that, you're going out of business pretty fast.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's so true. And like I've sold stuff like on eBay, for example. And even like one thing that I love like on their platform is where you can write for the description that they use your title to help write, a good description using only AI, right? And in the
That is correct.
past, and as a seller, even 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I had to manually type everything. And now it saves me so much time. And actually all of their descriptions are super detailed. So I think what
Yeah.
you're doing is adding lots of value for sure.
Yeah, I mean, with AI, the quality of reviews that we have been able to collect for our clients have definitely gone up. We used to do this analysis where at least 25-30% of reviews will just have like one word: good, great, bad, sucks. But this really doesn't help other customers at all. With the help of AI, when they start typing in the review, we are prompting them with the right words, asking them to like describe the products, the features in detail. And that has vastly improved the quality of reviews that we're getting. And the clients are also pretty happy because that's all like SEO generated, SEO friendly content. And that sits on your product listing page. It's like free content generated by your customers. So why not use it?
Yeah, for sure. And in terms of reviews or even things like loyalty points and subscriptions kind of as part of your platform, what is some of the value there? Because I think that there's many brands that are not utilizing these features properly like in their business today. So how do you kind of help them, and get them over the top to actually start using these features and start using a platform like TargetBay?
Absolutely. So, I mean, we don't do subscriptions. We do reviews, rewards, email, and SMS marketing. With respect to reviews, most clients definitely understand the need and the importance of reviews because everyone is shopping on Amazon. Amazon has been educating the importance of reviews for consumers and business owners for the past 20-25 years. So they understand the need, they understand the importance. They just need help with implementing it for their store. Because it's not just like installing the like a review app. You got to have the review request email set up. Sometimes customers are like hesitant to, hey, how do I ask for a review? Should I offer an incentive or not? Should I ask for a follow-up? When should I send a review request email? That's where we come in. Yeah, we have the platform, we have the technology. We just make it easy for our customers. We work with them, set it up for them. And sometimes they ask, hey, if I just launch the reviews app with 0 reviews, I'm going to really suffer because I don't want to go into this with 0 reviews. So that's why we have this cool feature. Hey, you have been in business for 3 years. You got at least few hundred or few thousand orders. Let's go back to your previous customers, offer them an incentive, ask them to write reviews. So we go back to the previous customers, previous orders. So in the first few days, we get like hundreds of orders coming in and we go live with hundreds of reviews, right? So we also kind of remind their old customers, hey, we are still there. Don't forget us. So we go live with a decent number of reviews. And even with the rewards program, you want to like remind your customers. But I mean, we always go back to the previous customers and say, hey, you placed 2 orders with us, it's worth 100 points. Would you like to join a rewards program? So that kind of gets the customers excited. They join the rewards program, then they have like 100 points. They try to use 100 points to place the third order and so on. So it's always that starting trouble that the small business owners have. Once you show them the path and help them set these things up, they're always interested in trying something out. And we have collected hundreds and thousands of reviews for small business owners by doing these right things. We also send the reviews. The first step is collecting the reviews. Then you got to send the reviews to like Google organic listings, Google shopping ads. We partner with Walmart. We send the reviews to Walmart. Now we're going to be sending the reviews to TikTok as well. We got the partnership going now. So one is collecting the reviews, then you're just distributing the reviews across your store and different channels.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's super important. And I think that, just to your point, oftentimes these things are overlooked by merchants, and just the important, like people know it's important, but they don't understand like really how to even offer incentives or make it easier for their customers. And, on that note, right, obviously we're still in Q1, right? We're about to finish up Q1 here of 2025. So in terms of your business, what are some of your biggest goals and objectives for the rest of this year?
So for us, the most important thing is I told you, like, we are eating, sleeping, and drinking with AI, right? So AI adoption is key inside the organization for us, inside TargetBay, and for our customers. So we want to help our customers. These are small business owners. They are like understaffed. So we want to help them grow their business by applying AI. If you want to like set up like a new abandoned cart automation, we want AI to help them with it. Can they do it in 5 minutes? That's what we want to do. If they want to like send out a campaign for Mother's Day, if it's going to take them 3-4 hours to do that's a lot. They don't have the time and they're just going to give up. We want to use AI to basically like help them get that campaign out in 10 minutes so that they can do bigger, better things, not worry about sending an email campaign, SMS campaign. So our goal is to have AI adoption with almost 100% of our clients, educate them and use AI to grow their business and the product adoption. That's what we are like shooting for in 2025.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think that you guys are spot on with focusing on AI. So in terms of your business, right, like you mentioned, you've been doing this for about 4 years. So if you could go back in time to before you got started, what is the one biggest piece of advice that you wish you knew?
Absolutely. So one piece of advice would be to like focus really on like one important problem for a merchant, right? We are still small, but we still have like 3 products that we have to manage. So if I have to like go back in time and fix something, that's what I would have done. Like I would have really like honed in on the campaign creation. 80% of business owners do not like to do the campaigns. The remaining 20%, they are creative. They love doing campaigns. They want to do the email, SMS campaigns. The remaining 80%, they are doing it because that's what brings in money, right? It's a necessary evil. You got to do the job. I would have really honed in on that problem. And that's what we are doing now. Hey, everyone knows that you got to do email and SMS marketing, but no one likes doing it. So we are really honing in on that problem. And I would have applied a lot of automation to solve difficult problems. Sometimes we just hire people to solve a problem, which is really not a good idea always. So if I go back in time, I would apply technology and automation to solve a lot of business problems internally as well as externally before I go and hire a full-time person.
Well, that's good advice. And so if somebody's watching this and if they wanted to use TargetBay, do you mind sharing your website or social media, I guess, best ways to get in contact?
Oh, absolutely. So check us out, targetbay.com. So that's our website. We are on Twitter, now X. We are active on Instagram. We are active on LinkedIn. And we are also available on all the app stores like Shopify, BigCommerce. We have integration with WooCommerce and Magento as well. And you can also find us on the Walmart Connect Marketplace, since we are a Walmart technology marketplace vendor partner. So you can also like find us there. So feel free to like get in touch with us. Would love to work with any e-commerce stores.
Awesome. Well, Pan, thanks so much for your time today.
All right. Appreciate it, Dan. Thank you.